Hi everyone, Al the Psych here. I have a video for you for informational purposes only. I've entitled it Smiling Makes You Happier. Okay, so there's been a little debate about if smiling makes you happier. I'm not going to go into all the details, but there was research in which the researchers had people place a pencil sideways in their mouths while watching cartoons to see if they saw the cartoons as funnier than those people that didn't uh, put a pencil sideways in their mouths. And those researchers found that yes, it actually made the people who watched the cartoons think it was funnier. Now, the basic premise really is if facial expressions play a role in our emotions. Well, there's been some controversy because that study I mentioned was not replicated. However, according to Science Daily from 2019, psychologists find smiling really can make people happier. Okay, so got some information from there. Researchers at the University of Tennessee, Knoxville, and Texas A&M looked at nearly 50 years of data testing whether facial expressions can lead people to feel the emotions related to those experiences. And through meta-analysis, where they looked at all this data, um, they looked at data from 138 studies and more than 11,000 participants. And the researchers found that facial expressions have a small impact on feelings. For example, smiling makes people feel happier. Okay, so smiling makes people feel happier. Scowling makes them feel angrier, and frowning makes them feel sadder. Now, I think I did the faces right. Smile would be corners of the mouth turned up like that. Scowling, the definition I saw was, eyebrows turned in and corners of the mouth down. But, I kind of think of smiling as more like an Elvis Presley thing, like that. And then frown would be the eyebrows together. Now, I don't know how you quantify small impact. Uh, But I do know that sometimes you just need a little increase or decrease, depending on what we're talking about, that can be beneficial or detrimental in some way. So, for example, maybe a slight reduction in anxiety may bring you down to the point of sidestepping a panic attack. Okay. Maybe a slight increase in anger might increase the likelihood of you saying something that you'll regret at a later time. Okay. So again, I don't know how they measure slight impact, but even a slight um, impact can be significant depending on the circumstances. Um, Now, I had, just in my own mind, I had questions like if I'm just normally frowning, they talk about people that have like bitch face, things like that. Is that affecting my mood? And should I work on just kind of, do the smiley thing? I wonder if that would improve mood if my mood is actually being affected by that particular face. And then also, if you want to take this a little bit further, how about whole body posture? I've used that with clients before. We're just having them kind of stand up straight with their shoulders back and their head up, just to maybe overcome some, feelings of just feeling down. And I did that with a student one time who was a little nervous about giving an oral presentation. Had her just, practice on uh, being with her head up and her shoulders straight, back straight, and just feeling a little more confident, and had some success with that. And as I think about that, I remember you might want to check this out if you haven't. It was kind of like the fake it till you make it YouTube video. The lady's name was Cuddy, I think. You may want to look that up. And of course, you can go back to Alfred Adler and talked about acting as if, to where you can get to the point where you want to be. So maybe just these small little facial tweaks that you do can make somewhat of a significant impact. And there you have it. There is some connection, according to the data, between facial expressions and emotions. And that's it.